Live. Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Oh God, driving Sam and riding passenger side, and you heard it out the mouth of the greatest rapper alive. Go gang.
Alright, man, you're now rocking with the best. Thank you guys for tuning in to Hip Hop News Uncensored. You see him right there, NBA YoungBoy, one of the biggest young artists on the planet right now. Just received some great news today. Now, if you guys can remember, NBA YoungBoy is actually right now in prison on a couple different cases. A case out of Louisiana where he was pretty much doing a video shoot with like 20 or 30 dudes. The cops pulled up after somebody called and said they had guns, and I think they recovered, drugs and about like $30,000 or $40,000 worth of cash, maybe a little bit more at the time. And then he was also facing a charge out of California where he was arrested last year. The big thing where he was running and they found him under the car and all of that. So today, we found out that NBA YoungBoy got some real good news. Let's go back to April real quick, because April, NBA YoungBoy went to court, and at the time things looked bleak because the judge at that time pretty much, ruled that he would be remanded. He would have to stay in custody until he went to trial. Well, today, NBA YoungBoy fans, I don't know if it's many on this channel, but anybody who comes across this video, a federal judge reversed course on Friday and said that NBA YoungBoy does not have to remain in jail while awaiting his trial in Baton Rouge on weapons charges, but he will have to be under 24-hour house arrest. Now, yesterday's story started swirling and circulating around hip-hop that NBA YoungBoy would, request to be held on house arrest in Utah. I seen it, and I didn't think that it had any credibility, but today we found out that, yes, it does have strong credibility, and Chief U.S. District Judge Shelley Dick of Baton Rouge said the NBA YoungBoy must post, right, a $1.5 million property bond, right, or put up $500,000 in cash into a trust account of his attorneys before he can be released to home confinement. Now, before you get all crazy and think we're going to see any videos of him coming out tonight, he's not actually free, because next week he has to take a trip, whether it's they take him on a plane or he does it, virtual court. He has to go before a Los Angeles judge on the charge of felon in the possession of a firearm, which he was arrested for, sometime last year, and they have to actually clear him as well, for him to actually be free and begin to spend time in his Utah home with military security. That's right, military security. But I'll get to that in a moment. Now, NBA YoungBoy's attorney went on to say, we are very, very grateful for Mr. Golden's, which is NBA YoungBoy's last name, release, and no, he will abide by the bail conditions imposed by the court. Right now, this is very, very great for NBA YoungBoy. Now he has one more hurdle to overcross, and his lawyers saying that they're pretty much cautiously optimistic, and they're pretty much feeling like that this one other judge will actually, go ahead and sign the orders and let him be released on home confinement. Now, it doesn't mean that he's out of the water, because all this is saying is that you can stay home on a bracelet with the military or former military personnel guarding your home in Utah. You can do that all day until trial. If you're found guilty, we're going to give you this time. If you're found innocent, you can go to her home. So right now, what this means for NBA YoungBoy is that he is going to have to sit at home, which is 100 million times better than sitting up in a can with nothing. He could be home. And he's also put in a request for all you NBA YoungBoy fans that are wondering to build a studio in his new Utah residence. Now, I'm not sure why they picked Utah. I'm only guessing. My spidey senses are going off, and it's making me think that they picked Utah simply because it's away from everything. It's not Cali. It's not New York. It's not Baton Rouge. It's somewhere in the middle of nowhere where you just, it's like going to Montana. Shout out to Montana, shout out to Utah people if you're listening, but it's, it's far away and it's almost no man's land for most people, in my opinion. So this is great news. I'm happy for the kid, the young kid. I think he just turned like 22 years old. Hopefully he can look at this opportunity and really clean himself up, get his mind focused, get his mind straight, and be able to fight these charges and come out on the other end no matter what happens, no matter what the circumstance, and just be a better man. I mean, I seen today dude had got like 30 gold plaques, 40 platinum plaques, 20 albums released. Dude's 22 years old. He's killing it right now, but he needs to slow down like Pooh Shiesty and others. Once you get the fame, I understand you're a part of the streets, but sometimes you got to pull back the reins and just bask in that fame, because his superstardom is not dimming out anytime soon. This is only going to make him bigger, but you would hate to see him get put away for 10, 20, 15, any amount of time like that. But, it is what it is. Now, I really think, honestly, that he's going to be able to possibly, and this is just my opinion, I'm not a lawyer or anything like that, he may be able to beat the Baton Rouge charge where he was at a music shoot doing the video and whatnot, and the cops ran down because why were they there? People see guns, it could be props. So that's one of the things. I mean, again, I'm no lawyer, but I think that's when he might be successful actually with that one. Now, the other one, it's probably gonna be a little rough for him, but nevertheless, man, I think that you got to remember at one point, the reason why they denied him bail the first time, is because, or bail bond, same shit, right? The reason why they denied it the first time is because they were pretty much trying to write it up like, yo, dude's a danger straight up to society. Like, this dude is going to go back and recommit and do some other things. So we don't really want to let this dude out, at all. Then they could try to throw the flight risk in there because the dude got money and all that. So it just didn't look good. It didn't look good. And hopefully, he can, just be a little better, not be deemed a danger to the community by the feds. You know what I mean? But it's your boy Oga, man. Hip Hop News Uncensored. Make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to Hip Hop News Uncensored for more exclusives just like this one. Smash the like button on the way out and drop a comment. What do you think about NBA YoungBoy, his music, his career, him coming up for trial? How you like the fact that he actually is on home confinement? They're probably gonna let him build a studio out in Utah and pretty much, be able to get focused and put his 2 feet on the ground once again while he prepares to fight the feds at trial. You already know, man. Your boy Oga with another Hip Hop Uncensored exclusive. I appreciate y'all, man. Subscribe before you get up out of here. Also, the website is hiphopun.com. That's hiphop, the letter UN.com. Over and out. Peace.